Hello, this is VoiceOver Erin, and I am here to walk you through my process for painting this binder. So I bought the meowcafe 2-inch A5 wide binder, and I wanted to paint it red to match my other ATEEZ binders because all of my ATEEZ binders are red, and meowcafe does not have a red binder. And basically I'm doing this because my other A5 wide binder, it's the B on D version, and it's too small right now. So I wanted a bigger version, but brands do not like making red binders. But what I did is I first sanded it. I did a light layer of sanding. I didn't really go heavy-handed with it, and I just wanted to do that so to ensure that the acrylic paint stuck to it. And then I'm going in with this Liquitex Basics acrylic paint that I just got from Michael's, but when I looked online at different brands, people said that this brand stuck pretty well to like unusual mediums. So I was like, all right, well, this is, I guess, kind of unusual. And this is the cadmium red. This is almost a pretty exact match to my Prism Platinum red binder, and that's what I was going for. So it's very bright. I wanted kind of bright, punchy red. So yeah, I think it's a pretty good match. And I did 3 layers of the paint in total. The first layer, I was a pretty thin layer. I tried to keep my layers pretty thin. I did kind of mess up on the back a little bit. But I think the front part of the binder I think was easier and better than the back. But yeah, kind of around with where those little knobs are that I'm painting, it gets a little bit clumpy. But yeah, I would say words of wisdom for those if you want to try painting your binder. Definitely keep your layers thin and as even as possible. And I also tried to only, paint in the same direction, so you can't really see my brush strokes. But overall, I think it did work out well. The paint stuck pretty well to the binder. I don't really see an issue with it. And afterwards, I did also finish everything off with a varnish. I got a spray varnish, satin specifically. I didn't want a gloss and I didn't want a matte, so I went with a satin varnish finish just to make sure everything sticks and stays neat, and to try and stop dirt from ruining it. I do have cat hair all over it already, but I can't avoid cat hair in my condo. So yeah, if you don't have cats, you don't have to worry about that. But I was kind of picking cat hair out of paint for a while. Oh well, cat mom problems. I only showed me painting 2 layers here, but I did go in with a 3rd layer after this because I thought you could still see the brush strokes a little bit after 2 layers. So the 3rd one kind of tied it all together. But yeah, that's me painting my meowcafe binder. This is a total wild card experiment. I didn't know if this was going to work or not, but I'm glad it did. Okay, next thing I need to do is take out all of my photo cards from these pages. So that is what I'm going to do now. Okay, so that is all of that from this binder, which will now be retired. And my stack of Biosline pops. Oh my god, this is ridiculous. Okay, so next thing is I need to put all of these away. So let me get. So the meowcafe binder came with 2 backboards, and I'm going to put all of these cards in these sleeves now that are meowcafe branded. I wanted to buy these because I was getting, even though I like the black look of, you know, these, like the whole reason I cut up my 9 pockets, my 9 pocket pages is because I like the, you know, my white sleeves in black pages, and it matches my A4 binders. But I kind of wanted something a bit sturdier, and these are pretty good quality. Like I really like the quality that meowcafe pages are, and I already tested out one of the pages. So these are not double-sided, so I have to put 2 cards in from the front, which is annoying, but it's not the end of the world for me, so I'm fine with it. And then I also have already, like, I had to adjust my like cover pages a bit, so I will be reprinting this because it is a slightly different size. I basically matched the size to the backboard I got with the meowcafe binder, and then I also adjusted for like these kind of like filler pages, not filler pages, just like decorative aesthetic kind of pages that I like to keep in my binders. So yeah, I've adjusted them already, and the hole punches are kind of wonky, but you know, we make do in this household. Okay, yeah, so now I just have to basically start putting all the photo cards in these pages. And here is the binder. So this is the finished painted binder. I did mess up a little bit on the back. I don't know if you can see. Yeah, you can kind of see here. It's not super noticeable in person, to be honest. I may eventually go back and kind of sand this down again and repaint the back. But I was not as careful with my layers when I was painting the back, and I went a little too thick with my second layer, and it kind of snowballed from there. So there are, like, especially kind of this area right here, it is not as smooth as I would like it to be, but overall I do like how the binder came out, and I think the color match is pretty good. On camera right now it looks like it's leaning more orange, but it is a very like bright true red, and it matches my Prism Platinum red binder pretty closely, so I am happy with how it turned out. And so yeah, now first I counted my pages before, and I need 11 in here. So first I am going to put my backboard in. Okay, so one backboard here, one backboard here. I'm going to put my cover page in, which I will redo eventually. And then we got this kind of decorative page, and then this one goes in the back. Wait, is this the right? Yes, it's the right one. So this one goes in the back. See how the holes are kind of messed up. Okay, so this was my first page. So I'm going to stick that here. There we go. And then I need to count out 11 pages for the rest of my cards. Where is it? Here it is. right, okay. So let's just start doing it. I got some paint on the inside here. I did just take some other spots that I got paint, like on the black, I did just take some rubbing alcohol and it came off pretty easily, so I just need to touch up that spot. Also, the other thing with this binder, I like that the inside is black because it does kind of mimic the black pages that I do like to put my cards in. So I figured it would kind of be okay that I'm doing clear pages now because I have this like black background. But yeah, okay, let's just get right into it. I do not know how I feel about this lip. It does make putting the cards in kind of annoying, but I also understand that it will keep them secure. So yeah, I guess we'll see how it goes. But yeah, that is page 2. We got 10 more pages to go. And the other thing with these pages, they do specify on the meowcafe website that these are meant for double sleeving. And since I don't double sleeve my cards, I figured it wouldn't be that bad to have like put 2 cards in one sleeve, even though these pages are not technically meant for that. So yeah, so far it hasn't been, like when I did the test page first, it didn't feel like too stuffed, and they're not like particularly difficult to like get in and out. Like it doesn't feel like they're like too tight in there, so that's why I think it's okay. So it'll be interesting with these cards, since these are lucky draws. So these are the lucky draw material as well. I have had some lucky draws in the past that are normal photo card material, but these are the like heavy plastic material. So we shall see what comes of putting these cards in here doubled up like this. It's not too bad. It's a little thicker, but like that's how they are anyway in any pocket page because they're just the thicker material. So I think it's okay. The flap over it, I guess doesn't, well, I guess with pressure as well from laying in the binder, it should flatten out. So yeah, I think for now it is. Ooh, whoops, I put Ouyang upside down. There we go. These are also the PVC Lucky Draw material. But they still slide in okay. Like, it doesn't feel too full. So I think it'll be okay. I also don't really get that many lucky draws, to be honest, because I don't like lucky draws. Alright, so that is it. Let me flip to the front now. We'll do a final flip through of everything. Yeah, so I will redo this cover page. I don't know if I want to change the photo or not, but I will redo it since the dimensions have changed a little bit from the previous binder. So then we have the other cover page, and then we start with Fever Part 2. Got some cat hair already, obviously. Fever Part 2, these are some sub K-pops. These are from Season Songs, Summer Songs, Season Songs, something I can't remember. Fever Part 3 pops, Epilogue, getting into Gorilla, then Spin-off Era, and then Bouncy, that was from Limitless, and then Outlaw, and then we have William, and that's that. So yeah, I think the pros for these pages outweigh the cons, even though it will be a little annoying that they're sharing a pocket and it's not a double-sided page. I think the quality is better, and they will obviously last me longer than pages I cut out myself. And maybe, who knows, one day meowcafe will come out with black pages and that would solve my problem, but well, black double-sided pages. But yeah, I think overall I am happy with this, and because these are 2-inch binders, so I don't think I ever specified. This is the A5 wide 2-inch meowcafe binder that I had bought in white and then painted red. But these will obviously last me a lot longer with this binder because I have all of this space now. So yeah, that was that. I hope you enjoyed. I guess if you guys have ever wanted to paint your binder, I was your guinea pig. It works. It does work. Okay, that was it. I will see you guys in the next video. Bye. Look at how pretty all my binders are now. Look at them.